It's Motley Crue right here on your classic metal show from the self-titled release with Misunderstood. Just think the Indians are misunderstood, Chris.
Well, I don't want to get back into Indian tales again, but just real quick, verify something I just said in the chat room. The two stories you just told, extremely minor compared to...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is just a warm-up.
Yeah, this is like what do they call that? The prelim to the story.
This is the inaugural thing.
Yeah, this is the get to introduce the characters.
Exactly.
Right. It's like the first episode of any sitcom. It's usually not very funny because they spend too much time, trying to describe who they're talking about.
Yeah. So you kind of got to feel for who and what I was dealing with.
Right.
And then it'll get into some really, more detailed, more ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah.
As time goes on.
Yeah. Like why, for instance, you just happen to be driving those trucks at those fucking shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. It's a lot of good stories to come.
There's a lot of good shit for the Indian Tales. This is literally going to become the new Happy Time with Harry.
Sure. This is just a way to break you into, you get the vibe of the story, and now we can get into the more ridiculous tales of it.
Exactly. I can't wait. Some of these are so good.
Sure. All right. Well, speaking of ridiculous, before I get into any more stories.
Okay.
Our good friend Bob Leather.
Yes.
Checked in. And he apparently listened. He's a pretty avid listener to the Classic Metal Show and the podcast.
Sure.
Well, he's got some advice for you, Chris.
Okay, good.
You should not listen to me and my tips on health and living clean or taking vitamins or good healthy diet. You shouldn't listen to anything that I say.
Does that mean I can go have a drink again?
Yeah, more or less.
All right.
So Bob Leather has checked in from Filth Radio to tell me or tell the fans what a fag I am for suggesting a good, healthy diet and, your proclivity for, not drinking and trying to just kind of cleanse your system.
Okay.
He thinks that I'm a fag and you're a fag for listening to me.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
All right. So here's Bob Leather from Filth Radio, which you can find over there at Spreaker.com.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Bob Leather here. It's the 12th of February. It's about 70 degrees in Orlando, 5:31. It's fucking sunny. It sucks balls. It should be fucking snowing in the winter. So I was listening to...
So this guy, he's in a nice temperate climate.
Yeah.
Where it's 70 degrees at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it sucks balls.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Bob, because literally it's probably -5 here in CMSB, and this really sucks balls.
Right. It should be snowing in the winter. I hate it when it's 70 and it's January.
Yeah, it is fucking cold here.
Yeah.
I don't care what Bob says.
It sucks balls, man.
I'll take your 71 at 5 o'clock over -1 at 2 in the morning or whatever it is now.
Right.
Fuck.
So, a segment you guys have about fucking Neeley eating some broiled chicken and fucking gay shit. You guys on a diet and fucking iron and all this shit. So I was curious if Neeley, did you eat the broiled chicken before you had a cock in your mouth, or did you have the cock after you ate the broiled chicken? Because that's a fucking gay ass meal.
All right. So eating healthy is gay ass, and I suck cock because of it.
You had a gay ass meal of cock and broiled chicken, pal.
Right. So eating skinless, boneless chicken and vegetables is gay.
Gay.
Yeah. So eating healthy, gay.
That's right.
All right.
Just don't listen to Neeley about any of this bullshit, eating healthy. You need to get, you guys are both single, so Chris, don't listen to him, but you need to get, you go to 7-Eleven and get some Cheetos and Doritos, pick up a little fucking Spanish cunt, get some drugs, get some cocaine maybe. I hear they like cocaine, and get some whiskey and cheap liquor and shit, and just lay in your bed all weekend with her, and you fucking get your, like, the Cheeto cheese all over your fingers and have her ride your cock, and you take your 2 fucking fingers of the Cheeto cheese and you stuff them in her mouth while she's riding your cock hole, and you call her Spic-Cunt. Now, this is the kind of...
So, you got all that?
All right, so wait a minute. I got to eat these Cheetos.
Well, wait a minute. You got to go to 7-Eleven.
Right.
You got to pick up Cheetos and Doritos.
Okay.
And a little Spanish whore.
And she's going to be at the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, well, that's where they hang out.
Oh, okay.
He's made that clear many times that's where the Spanish Mexican girls hang out, is at the 7-Eleven.
Just didn't know if I had to pick her up there or if...
Yeah, you get her there because you pick up your Cheetos and your Doritos, and then you pick up your Spanish cunt whore.
Right.
And then you eat your Cheetos while you're in bed, snorting your Coke, drinking your whiskey.
All right.
And while she's sitting on top of you, riding your dick.
Right.
Then you take your cheese-covered fingers and you stick them in her mouth. All right. You got that so far?
Got it.
All right.
Sounds fun.
I know you got to take notes on this.
Can I have that recording?
Sure.
That you're supposed to do when you're single, not sit around talking about fucking iron, having a fucking iron rod in your ass while you're eating fucking broiled chicken. And, it's just gay. So I'm trying to help you out with your single life, Chris. You need to stop listening to this fucking gay shit that Neely's feeding you. And I bet he hasn't gone to the 7-Elevens and taken a survey yet of any of the niggers or the apes or the chimps or whatever you got up in Chicago.
Well, have you taken a survey?
I have not.
Oh, geez.
I have not taken a survey of the patrons of the 7-Eleven, which he seems to have a very specific individuals earmarked.
Yeah, I guess.
So don't listen to me.
Right.
Don't listen to my gay ass shit.
Right.
Don't take vitamins. Don't get your iron.
Okay.
You need to just gorge yourself on Cheetos, Doritos, and fuck a skanky Spanish whore.
Sounds good.
And
that doesn't sound bad.
Drink whiskey and snort blow.
I gotta say, in all fairness, his thoughts sound much more appealing than ours.
Well, perhaps they are, but are they as healthy? Perhaps not.
Maybe not.
Are they more entertaining? Absolutely.
Could be more fun for the moment.
Sure.
So anyway, I don't have too much more to say on that except for, contrary to what Neely says, eat whatever you want, and fuck black chicks, because you're not going to get AIDS. Chris, AIDS is all done, and they're invested in new fucking diseases so they can make drugs, make new businesses. AIDS is done, and apes don't have AIDS.
All right. As long as Craigslist is not a part of your, town publications, there is no threat of AIDS.
Did he say apes don't have AIDS?
Yeah, apes don't have AIDS.
Apes.
That's what he said.
Christ.
That's from Bob Leather. So don't worry about AIDS or HIV because it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's yesterday's news.
That's old stuff. That died when Rock Hudson died.
I guess.
And Freddie Mercury.
Right.
And Robert Reed.
Robert Reed.
He was the great Brady dad.
He was.
Yes, he was.
The fucking hashtag apes don't have AIDS. Let's see if that fucking trends. And I don't even know what that means because I think that fucking hashtags are gay. How about that? See if that fucking trends because technology's gay. And hashtags are gay because when you got that Spanish chiquita on your cock and you got fucking Dorito fingers and Cheetos fingers, she doesn't care about fucking computer. She doesn't care if you got apples or anything or a fucking MacBook or whatever the fuck. They're fucking gay. All she wants is some fucking drugs, man. Because how about fucking hashtag computers are gay? All right? Because all that shit's fucking gay. Meeting requests, emails, computers, voicemails.
So that's all gay, Chris.
All gay.
You might as well just give up your business because a majority of your business depends on most of that stuff.
Or just admit that my business is for the homosexual audience.
Yeah.
That's who my audience is.
So go find yourself a Chiquita at the 7-Eleven.
Right.
Get yourself some whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Get some Coke, because that's all they want is drugs.
That's right.
Get some Doritos. Get some Cheetos. Take her home. Let her ride your cock.
Right.
Snort your drugs. Drink your booze. Stick your Cheetos-covered fingers in her mouth. And you're a happy single guy.
Yeah. It does sound fun.
Yeah. Don't worry about heart attack.
No.
Don't worry about, brain damage.
No.
Don't worry about your wallet missing off your dresser.
No, none of that's going to happen.
No. All right, so here we go. More to it.
All right.
Hey, it's Bob Leather. For a second there, I thought I just lost 5 minutes of my life. I listened to the segment with that fucking fudge packer, Tim James from Australia, talk about the Van Halen no overdubs. What struck me most about that is that fucking queer bait. He's fucking snickering. I wonder how many times David Lee Roth is going to have to overdub his vocals. It's like, okay, you fucker, you're playing at 3 o'clock in Australia, and you're fucking snickering like a little fucking schoolgirl, like a little cunt. Didn't you get fucked in the ass before, Tim James? I don't know the story, because I'm just not up on that fag too much.
All right. Well, we know Bob Leather does not condone homosexual behavior,
especially among men.
Absolutely not.
I mean, he's said before something about 2 chicks, but he does not condone it with men.
Nope. That is off the table.
Yes.
All right. So we know where Bob Leather stands.
Okay.
But I thought it was reported that the guy got fucked in the ass, or he fucked someone in the ass. And what's he playing for in fucking 3 o'clock in Australia? He's fucking Nambla. That's what I think that faggot is. He's fucking, well, it wouldn't be Nambla in Australia, would it? What's the equivalent? North American Man-Boy Love Association. Fucking Tim James. He's the Australian representative for Nambla. What the fuck's he playing in a fucking a daycare for kids with no legs in Australia at 3 o'clock?
A daycare for kids with no legs.
With no legs. Because they can't get up and run away.
Right.
They have to stay right there and listen to Tim play.
Wow. Holy cow.
Bob Leather's got a mind that I just wish I could get into.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Music does this fucking fag, too. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe, Neeley, did you send him some of that fucking baked chicken, maybe, that you're making? That fucking baked chicken for fags? Prepackaged for fags?
Baked chicken prepackaged for fags.
Wow. It might be a home run, man. That might be the $1 million recipe.
That might be. I could imagine a section in the frozen food section.
Yeah.
Baked chicken for fags.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris, don't eat that shit. Trust me. I don't know if you already ate it. You might turn half a homo. Fucking Tim James will be, he'll get a fucking buddy pass on fucking gay fag Kangaroo Airlines, and he'll show up at your fucking doorstep in Ohio with some demos. And
well, he did say that he'd suck your dick for $1.
For $1?
Yeah. Gay homo Kangaroo Airline.
I wonder if it's because he found out that I ate some chicken this morning.
I don't know. But apparently eating baked chicken is gay.
Fuck that. I'm having a steak tomorrow.
Right.
And it's still going to be bleeding.
Exactly.
ready to eat some fucking baked chicken at your house. So anyway, you get back, you got a fucking real dirty bed, Chris, because you're single. You get a fucking mattress in your spare bedroom. You bring that fucking Spic whore in there, and it's filled with bottles of bourbon and fucking Cheeto cheese, and fucking Dorito cheese. And, you're by Sunday, man, Chris, you're going to be fucked up. You're fucking, your head's just out of it. And you're like, you're going to equate, all right, Spanish with what would she like? You're going to try to be nice like a gentleman, and you're going to go out and get her fucking Taco Bell. And she's going to get fucking insulted because she's going to think, that you think that all Spic-Cunts like Taco Bell. And, but anyway, so you're going to just fucking feed her a big fist full of fucking Cheetos, and you're going to slam your cock in that little tight snatch, that fucking V snatch, while Tim James is off fucking 18 hours ahead in a different time zone, fucking playing with his tight shorts and his little head of his penis sticking out, playing the fucking children.
Wow. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Didn't this Bob guy used to call himself Tommy something?
Yeah, that's Tommy Crash.
Yeah, he sounds like he's doing the same exact shtick.
Well, he's Tommy Crash in his real life, and then he's Bob Leather on Filth Radio.
That's right.
Oh, okay, so it is the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got an alter ego.
Thought my mind was playing tricks on me.
Nope, that's the same guy. It's our good friend Tommy Crash and Bob Leather of Filth Radio.
You got to wonder about a guy that has an alter ego, don't you, Doghouse?
I don't know nothing about no alter egos. Just checking. Fuck you, pal.
So there you are. So Chris, so what did we learn, Chris?
7-Eleven sounds like the place to get some play. I learned that. Not that Bob hasn't shared that lesson with me before. But.
Yeah, but he's encouraged me to go to the 7-Elevens in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah.
And go take a survey of the number of minority types.
Sure.
That would shop there on a frequent basis or just hang out there.
That's right. What else did we learn? We learned that apes don't have AIDS.
And baked chicken is gay.
Baked chicken, very gay.
And you shouldn't listen to me or take iron or vitamins. Right.
And we learned that Tim James is the Australian representative for NAMBLA.
And that he plays at daycare centers for children with no legs.
Right. And when he does play, he wears shorts with the head of his dick sticking out.
Right. And that you should purchase cocaine, whiskey, and get yourself a skanky little Spanish. What did he call her? A Spic-Cunt.
That's right.
And then when she's riding your dick, you should jam your Cheeto cheese-covered fingers in her mouth.
This all sounds good to me.
So there's a lot to learn.
I'm telling you what, Bob Leather is always information.
Bob Leather brings it to the table.
Does.
So it's amazing the way that his mind works.
Yeah.
Especially when he's riffing off the cuff like that.
I know. I would love to get drunk with him some night.
He's just so wrong on every level.
Wouldn't you love to just party with that guy one night? I would.
I would.
I would love to.
He's a frustrated married guy.
Yep. And probably not to a Spic-Cunt.
Right.